This is somebody wake surfing, and this is somebody that watched that video. Can you do a video on how to be a better driver? Well, yes I can. When pulling up a wake surfer, it can be pretty tricky, and if you do it wrong, you could actually make it more difficult for them to get up. So I'm going to give you some tips on how to drive a beginner wake surfer. Here's what it looks like from your perspective. You have throttle, steering, and a rider to worry about. That happened really quick. Let's break it down into 3 tips. And of course, multiple camera angles. So first, your pre-launch. Before you ever actually hit the throttle and start getting them up, they need to be placed on the proper place behind the boat. You don't want them directly behind the boat. You want them shifted to the surf side. For a regular surfer, that's the left side. For a goofy surfer, that's the right side. Once you get them into position, you need to help them flip the board up onto their feet. And the way you do that is putting tension in the rope. But keep the boat moving slowly because you don't want to jerk the rider. Put the boat in gear so you can get the rope tight. To keep the rope tight, your boat needs to be continually moving forward. You can do this by putting the boat in gear and then taking it out of gear and then putting it back in gear over and over again, just to make it so that you're going slowly and keeping that tension in the rope. If you just keep the boat in gear, it's actually going too fast for the rider. Once the rope's tight, see if the rider's ready to go.
You ready?
Once the wake surfer's ready,
Okay, you ready?
Yep. Punch the throttle a little bit to get the boat moving quickly. Giving the little punch at the beginning just helps them to get the board flipped up on their feet so that they're ready to go. Just listen to how I control the throttle in this clip. You can't just ram the throttle down. You gotta give them a little punch just to give just that little bit of tension. Once you see the board flip up, give the throttle a smooth push and let the perfect pass take control. Keep in mind, this is not for an expert wake surfer. For an expert wake surfer, as long as you get the rope tight, you can just hammer that thing down and they'll get up. But this is specifically for a beginner wake surfer. This is what I'm trying to help you out with, is how to get somebody that's brand new to wake surfing, how to get them up. If you're getting value from this video, you should subscribe. Thanks. The last piece of the puzzle is steering. You want to avoid this. And the best way to avoid this is to make a 90-degree turn as you're accelerating. But make sure you're turning into the surf side. So if your surfer's here, you make a 90-degree turn here.
Okay, here we go, McKay. Push your heels down.
If your surfer's here, you make a 90-degree turn here.
You ready?
Don't mess this one up, because if you turn the wrong way, it actually slingshots them out this way and makes it more difficult for them to get up on a wake surfboard. Now that you know how to get them up, what about when they fall? Click right here to find out the best way to turn your boat around. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.